anybody who is mentally ill is unfortunate. But the key issue is that mental illness is something that is alive with us, regardless of the degree or the extent. But now, is it something that we should put like it's a taboo, like a myth anywhere, that we should not, if someone is mentally ill, or something that should not be spoken of? I think maybe there was, maybe because things have changed today, people can easily talk about mental health. Maybe there are terms. So those are some of the major ones. Anxiety disorders. Sellers was making some call here some few minutes ago, and I heard you saying that I'm very anxious. So I don't know what it's about, but I believe hujafikia hapo. So that is also something. Have you felt that extreme anxiety, personality disorders? Yeah, whether the way you behave, the way you think is just out of. I think this is one of the major mental illnesses. How do you pronounce this? Schizophrenia. I believe that. Yeah, where there is they talk now. They talk. The people we meet, they are talking things that are out of the world. Yeah, they see things. They are in their own world. I think that's the major one. Not that it's common, but it's one of the extremes of mental health issues. Eating disorder can be one of the minors. Sorry. Of course, that comes with Bangi and all the rest. So maybe I let you focus on now workplace. I know we have the larger picture of what's happening. It's true that this is the data that 50% of working population, at least one, 15% of the working population globally experience or when you come to Kenya, where maybe our workforce is around 24, maybe average 25 million. So it means maybe that's 3.4 to 4 million of people who, the workforce that we have, who have some element of mental health. That is Kenya. Maybe when I bring it to research 80/20, how many are we? We are 10. 15% of 10 is 2. So 2 of us, I don't know, which can be either of those that we've looked at. So it's something that is live, even at workplace, that needs attention. If 2 of us may be experiencing some element of that, so it means it's something that we. So maybe our thought. Stress. As we focus on workplace, maybe. Eh? Sorry? Underpayment. Yes, yeah. Eh? Hunger. Hunger at workplace. Eh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Harassment can be. Any other? Yeah. Maybe underuse of skills or being underskilled for our work, which of course will lead to underperformance. Excessive workload, that is overworking still there. Yeah. We're also thinking of isolation, of course, long or unsocial, inflexible hours. Also thinking of maybe JD, it's not well controlled, or the workload. Maybe physical working conditions. I believe that's why is that you traders try to make this place look beautiful. Yeah, and maybe the culture, maybe there's just some organizational cultures that promote or can be a trigger. That happens in private really, but maybe in public. Or maybe someone who's junior, you're given, with promotion, maybe still linked to productivity. With promotion, maybe there's something you needed to do, something you need to perform with that promotion. So maybe when it comes with that, you are over promoted, you've given maybe a position that is not close to your qualification or what you used to. Itakuletea stress in first place, fear the expectations, right, from you. Yeah, so it can be linked to that. Home and work demands. Yeah, home needs you to do this, and also work, you also need to do this. There's some conflicting elements, itakuletea stress ama depression ama whatever. Are you always worrying? Just yeah. Are you unable to concentrate because of ujui mbona u concentrate but you cannot concentrate? Yeah. The question, are you continually unhappy? But the reasons why you're unhappy you cannot really justify. Huh? Maybe ask yourself that. Are you the type that is still? Yeah, not a Do you lose your temper so easily? And maybe often? Are you troubled by regular insomnia? That one had talked about that you are not able to have regular sleep. You can go to sleep but unafika bed usingizi haiko. So there's something that is troubling you regularly. You witness that regularly should be a warning sign to you, right? Yeah, maybe once twice ukiona challenge ya kupata usingizi is okay, but it becomes regular. Of course, maybe if consistency in fluctuating of your moods, ziko uh, that one we looked at isolation. You continually isolate yourself from people, or do you dislike to be with people continually? When there's something you need to do as a routine duty, it disturbs you. Maybe it's a question that you should ask. Maybe for those who have the children, maybe it happens once, twice, it's okay. Of course, that one is related to losing patience. Are you really afraid? But you cannot really tell why you're afraid. And are you always the right person? And yule mwingine is always wrong. Wewe ndio always right. You want always to be, maybe there's something happening behind that. Yes. Of mental health issue. And I linked most of it to stress, and maybe I found this the 4S model, maybe of trying to avoid the stresses that comes, of course, at one given moment at workplace. And I found the A1 is avoid. Maybe there's some we can avoid, and avoiding it, maybe delegating if something you can delegate, and giving priority whichever task you want to prioritize. And if there are things that you can really avoid, stresses you can really avoid, it's better to avoid them. And also there is element of altering. Imefika but you want to alter and ensure that it does not impact extent. The one thing you need to maybe communicate your needs. If there's something you need to a helping hand you need, or something a need you need from somewhere else, it's good to communicate, breaking down your tasks still links to avoiding. Sometimes you will be forced just to adapt to it by readjusting. Maybe there were expectations that you had. Now the expectations are not being met, so you have to adjust your expectation to cope with whatever is there, right? Yeah. Then practice gratitude. Gratitude. In this element, I can say that just identify the positives, the little positives, and focus on the little positives. And with that, you'll have the attitude of gratitude. Yeah. Yes, kuna something that has brought stress to you, but and find the meaning within the challenges. What are you learning from the challenge that comes with it? So you need to avoid. If you cannot avoid, try to alter. If you cannot alter, adapt. Then accept. Do it at primary, secondary, or tertiary level. At primary, it's when still linking back to what had been mentioned there, just promoting an environment where you are socially, emotionally, and physically supported, and all those facets of your life is taken care of. A secondary level, maybe imefikia mahali at a stage, but there is also need for early diagnosis, and I think there are some programs you can diagnose if you have some element of mental health. Just as the way you can, we are encouraged to go and do regular screening or checking. It's also good to do that in your mental health as well. Screening. Then kama iko, please, it's good to seek for treatment. Yeah. There's need of early diagnosis, rehabilitation. In case lazima sasa huyo mtu aende Mathare. Yeah. And of course, mental health education services are there, which will help you to know that I need to do screening, or I need to do this and this for me to stay mentally. And of course, for those who have undergone those programs, there are people who have been given drugs, maybe anxiety drugs or depression drugs, and they are there. Yeah, of course, aftercare services for those who have undergone those experiences are also man and woman as a need. And I thought that if these needs are, that my thought. I don't know what you're thinking. If these needs maybe are met, maybe issues of mental health, whether in the society or whether at workplace, will be, if not fully mitigated, minimized, or will be not a common case as it is today. What is really your need? People have need for belonging. Maybe there are people, they only need that to be mentally health. As we speak, maybe they're not mentally well. Maybe some people just need to experience that independence, that they can do their things their own way. Maybe akipata hiyo, atakuwa tu mentally well. There's an achievement that someone needs to make. Stress. Maybe akipata hiyo, ama ukipata hiyo, you just be mentally recognition. There's some people, they just need that recognition. Yeah, bila hiyo recognition atakuwa tu stress. Yeah? Personal growth and self-actualization, which boils down to some of the discussions that we had. And all you said may boil down to it, or may add to that list of the needs of everyone here. I'll ask you this to respond, but maybe think of one thing that you may start, a habit that you may start today, just to enhance your mental well-being. Which habit? Maybe a cycle in 1 minute.
There's an element of having a buffer to something. What could be
whom I can confide in. If the stress or the trigger is my wife, I'm really confined to more, still. So something, maybe a new thing that I felt to enhance, identify somebody who I can confide with besides my wife, right? On issues that can enhance my well-being, physical, emotional. Yeah, that's something I felt. The rest, I was talking of something new. The rest, of course, meditation is something I also sometimes just to be yourself, quiet, thinking, just meditating, something that's already I feel is important just for